We are outside. It's a sign for a cafe. Oh, that's the one I was just in. Was it a cafe? My apartment is the other way. But what is this thing blocking the path? Am I still having that nightmare? So close to my home. My home. My dad. Is he okay? I'm sure he is. He must be. My apartment's the other way. I'm sure he's fine. The path is blocked. Daisy Villa apartment. That's not my place. It's just a dust chute. We don't have to put juice down it next time. This time. That's not my place. We can't go into other people's apartments. I don't need to use the elevator. My apartment is number 102 on the ground floor. This is the stairway. I don't need that. My apartment is number 102 on the ground floor. But this is my place. Why should I leave the apartment? The mailbox is empty. What's this doing here? That really pisses me off. It's like having someone spit on your sacred place. Looking at this makes my head hurt. Oh, sorry. Makes me head hurt. Looking at this makes me head hurt. What does it mean? Well, I'm sure everything's fine. You know, just in case. Hey, Dad, I'm home.
Oh. Dad, I'm home. Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad? No. 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 Did you do this?
You're late.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
I'll get you for this!
There is another reason. To fill your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you'll understand why.
No, I'll never understand!
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well. You will birth a god, and build an eternal paradise. He's the one who killed your father. I merely gave the order. So, what will you do? I'll be waiting where all begins. In the town of Silent Hill.
It's locked, that bitch. It switched us back to the... You know what? This is making us too slow. I guess you might be able to get 2 kicks if you're lucky. Yeah. Oh! I know what you're thinking. What could possibly kill Harry Mason? He killed a god. And you know what? I believe this just because... Probably got him by surprise. I mean, he was watching TV.
I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything. I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down.
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead! He's murdered! Get out! This is all your fault! If it weren't for you...
I'm sorry.
Then go!
If it'll make you feel better, I will. Is he okay like this?
What else can I do? There's no one here to give him a decent burial. I'm sorry, Dad.
What do you do now?
I'm going to Silent Hill.
What's in Silent Hill?
I don't know.
Do you think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did. When I find her, I'll kill her myself.
revenge doesn't solve anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I'm going to do.
How you gonna get there?
None of your business.
I'll give you a ride.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, but it's too far to walk. Besides, I'm partly responsible for this. I'll bring the car around back. Come by and we'll finish saying goodbye.
You know, you might die too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry over my grave.
I'll find that woman and make her pay. I promise I will. I wonder if my dad would be mad at me for thinking that way. I'll be back, Dad. I promise I'll come home soon. Filthy bathroom. Filthy. This is the closet. Nothing to do here. There's nothing odd about the TV or the VCR. Dad's bookshelf. There's nothing unusual about it. This is my dresser. I don't need to change. I'll leave it alone. Heather, you've got blood all over you. It's gonna stay on her for the whole game. Stun gun, high voltage to zap the bad guys. It has to touch him though, so it's very short range. You only get a few of these batteries too. My worrywart dad gave this to me just in case. I don't usually carry it with me because it's bulky and gets in the way. No, she just carries a knife around instead. Another filthy bathroom. Morning always comes. It's corny, but it's true. But if your eyes are closed, it always feels like night. That's the hero's line from this movie. I always liked that line, but now it just seems stupid. It's just a movie poster. I'm exhausted, but I don't think I can sleep now. Besides, Douglas should be waiting for me outside. Incredibly messed up desk chair. Like, what the hell is that, Heather? I don't remember exactly when, but I think I got this doll at a garage sale. I still like it, but there's nothing I can do with it right now. She's looking at something. She just looks there. Huh. Notice how her vanity doesn't have a mirror. And no mirror in the bathroom either. Or I guess that might have a mirror, but it's like closed up. Because she doesn't like mirrors. Dad, why did you have to die? You told me you were the strongest man in the world. Liar. Well, even the strongest man can be surprised. It's just the regular TV. There's nothing different about it. It looks like it's 10:07-ish. There's no need to go back on the roof. That monster is dead now. Besides, Douglas is waiting outside. Photos and pictures, they aren't particularly meaningful. Looks like Cheryl and Heather with their mother, Jody Mason. There are books on the table. Just as usual detective novels. My dad loved them. There's nothing to do in the kitchen. I'm not hungry at all. Who could eat something in a situation like this? This town is full of monsters. How can you just sit there eating pizza? Butter cake. I can't reach anybody. Not the phone or the church. I don't need to be here. Besides, there's no one around. I don't need to go upstairs. Besides, Douglas is waiting outside.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
He's a friend of yours, right?
I'm not sure.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard. And he gave me this map. What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it.
No, he was not.
Started raining. Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now...
You've been there?
Once. On a missing persons case. Never did find him. But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up town. My line of work, you hear a lot of nasty rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're car sick.
A letter to my
I'm just
future
trying to
self.
remember.
Am I still happy up
My
again?
childhood.
Have I grown up pretty?
Something
Is
terrible
Daddy
happened
still
in
a
Silent
good
Hill 17 years
man?
ago.
Am I still friends with
A woman
Colleen?
named Dahlia.
I'm sure that I'm still
She
laughing.
tried to summon the ancient god of the town.
Aren't I? Aren't
She
I?
offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked.
Hey there to my future
The
self.
girl gave birth to a
If you
god.
forget how to smile, I have this to tell
You see, that girl had special
Remember
powers.
it once in a while.
Powers?
10 years ago, your
Her classmates called her a witch.
Prayed for your happiness.
She could make things happen with her mind.
Lose
She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father, Harry Mason. I guess guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being.
Soon you'll know if it's for real.
But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father. Me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was.
Sad times and bad times, see them through.
It was so sudden.
If it's for real, but we
I never had a chance to tell you,
put here on this earth, put here
to tell you how happy you made me.
joy. We were put here on this earth, put here to feel joy. We were put here on this earth, put here to feel joy. We were put here on this earth, put here to feel joy.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital.
What? Why?
You got the map, right?
Yeah,
You gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know. Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Still feel like I'm dreaming.
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when you're finished looking around the hospital. Okay?
Roger.
Oof. That's the bathroom. I don't need to use it right now. I'm tired, but it's no time to sleep. I'm gonna head for the hospital. There's no point in turning on the TV. All I could watch is snow anyway. That's got to be a coincidence. But still, that's pretty weird. Who could have done this? So, that thing that Douglas gave us. Dad's notebook. Dad wrote about my past in here. As always, this should be novelized. I hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of your going away, far from me. But sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this, before I'm lost in death and oblivion. What happened back then? That has something to do with who you are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thank God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. 3 years later, my wife died, and another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted us to go there. And it was there that the girl went away. Not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. Reunited to return to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self. That was the young woman burned by her mother as a sacrifice to God, Alessa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped in those flames and went on to live in a baby, in that girl of mine, of ours. 7 years passed before that half a girl returned to Silent Hill and made Alessa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus nestled into this sacrificial girl's womb, was summoned with the usual rites. This was Alessa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alessa. The newly born God wailed once and was dead, all from that girl's, and probably Alessa's, conscious resistance. That's not the end. After God had vanished in a glow of light, Alessa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago. And then Alessa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. I simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream, but I had proof that it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms, the baby. Now 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday, and again, it feels like a million years ago. I confess I had reservations at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter. That led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh, so even now, I can't forget about that girl. But I love you. I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. I can never read that without tearing up. Alright, go to the hospital. Why? Because this is a Silent Hill game. Stop fucking taking the pistol out of my hand. I'm gonna be using the katana in a minute, but... And I guess the reason is that the hospital is circled, so... That's the actual reason why. So... We can go to the hospital... Can we go to the park? This is pretty much the same area as Silent Hill 2. But we can't really... Yeah, this is all blocked off. I think Blue Creek Apartment is too. The only place we can go in, I think, is Heaven's Night. So let's go there. Cool custom. So it was 10 o'clock when we left, assuming the clock was right, but I mean, then again, it might not have been. There's no way of knowing. And it was, and now it's the morning. Or maybe it's not even the morning. Maybe it's the middle of the day. Maybe it took however many hours. I mean, it seems like Silent Hill is at least a few hours away. From the town that Heather was in, which is Portland, I guess? Heaven's Night. Paradise, huh? It's one sleazy paradise, alright. But it's better than the paradise that Claudia is talking about. Well, anyway, this isn't exactly where I want to hang out. She has something to say about everything. It's a flyer from the club. It shows a woman with long black hair. The return of Lady Maria from 8 p.m. on the 27th. But that looks nothing like Maria. That kind of, supports the little theory I had that I talked about in my Born from a Wish playthrough, where I said that maybe Silent Hill just took a person and kind of molded her into Maria. Because I don't think... If Maria was a person, like, and not just made from scratch from James's memories, maybe it took someone else and molded her into looking like Mary, because as they explained on Silence is in the making of Silent Hill 2, Takayoshi Sato explains that the only real similarity between Mary and Maria's appearance is they have the same polygonal facial structure, but the shape of their skulls is different. So what if there was this woman who had long black hair and worked at Heaven's Night that kind of got turned into Maria? Or maybe it's just a little nod to Silent Hill 2. And she just has the same name, but it just makes you think. This is the same brochure we saw in Silent Hill 2. It's a tourism pamphlet. I had forgotten it, but it's true. Silent Hill was originally a resort town. Welcome to Silent Hill. Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. Take some time out of your busy schedules and enjoy a nice restful vacation here. Row after row of quaint old houses, a gorgeous mountain landscape, and a lake which shows different sides of its beauty with the passing of the day, from sunrise to late afternoons to sunset. Silent Hill will move you and fill you with a feeling of deep peace. I hope your time here will be pleasant and your memories will last forever. Editor Roger Widmark. The mastermind behind all of this, Roger Widmark. And there isn't really any other place to go. It's not like Silent Hill 2 where you can explore around the town and find some other Easter eggs. Or ammo and stuff. This game, like I said before, it's a lot less generous with the ammo and health items than Silent Hill 2 is. But Silent Hill 2 was, like, super generous. And this is Brookhaven Hospital. It's the same hospital that we were in Silent Hill 2, but it's gonna be a little different. It's not the exact same place.